What is going on, everybody? It's Brian from Brian Loves Bonsai. I am back with another styling video for you today. I'm going to be styling my bottle brush bonsai. Bottle brush are native to Australia, so they do really well in tropical climates. This one is hanging out in full sun 24/7. Gets a lot of water, gets water multiple times a day. And as you can see, I am in the process of styling it into a weeping fashion, which means that I'm trying to get the branches to be going down instead of up. And because I am doing that, this is a tree that I kind of have to wire a lot. Obviously, the natural growth habit of the tree is to go vertically. These do often take a weeping look in nature, and that's mostly because the flowers that it produces are large and heavy, and obviously these branches, these little side branches that come off, are also long and heavy, and so the branches tend to fall down, which is what gave me the original idea to style it in a weeping fashion. And then the branch structure and everything just felt conducive to it as well. So I am doing this now because some of these branches are definitely thickening up rapidly, especially as we go into the fall. And so I wanted to get them, oriented in the correct direction as they continue to thicken over the course of the fall and winter, which for us is a very short period of time. So I'm just going to be going through the whole tree, pretty much getting any of the new thick shoots that have come off vertically to be facing at a downward orientation. And then because I'm doing that, you can see right now already that it's looking very cluttered. And so I'm going to go through and basically give every branch its own, personal space, trying to spread out the canopy, trying to orient all of the branches so that they take up any of the negative space that I don't want. I'm going to be styling the canopy so that it spreads across both of my two trunks. One of them is pretty much ginned all the way to the base at this point. You can see that new shoot, the thick shoot, coming off of the mostly dead trunk. And I end up just taking that off anyway because it's not conducive to the styling that I'm going for. So I'm gonna wire out the tree now, give you guys a little bit of peaceful music to listen to. Again, I'm choosing these primary branches right now. I'm getting them oriented downward, and then you'll notice that I'm going to be going through and chopping off some of the vertically oriented branches. I'm actually doing that now, as you can see on the screen. And so that's just to clear out the way. These branches tend to put out little tufts of multiple branches on all sides, and so I have to pick and choose which ones I want, depending on the orientation. It can put out like 5 or 6 branches at an individual point. So I'm going to go through and select those and narrow them down to 2 or 3 from each location. So I will let you watch me do that, and then I will pop back in if I need to explain any of the processes that I am doing. I hope you enjoy. So as you can see at this point, as I continue to spin around the tree, I'm getting a much more uniform canopy. I'm getting the triangular shape that I was aiming for at the beginning. I took off pretty much all of the branches lower oriented on the trunk so that the canopy consists of just the primary branches coming off the top. When these things flower, they are definitely going to sag more, so I tried to leave a little bit of room for the branches to drop once the heavy flowers arrive in the spring. Wired every branch pretty much. It was the only way to get the canopy into that uniform shape that I was able to be happy with. But I am and as you can see, I've been styling the tree this entire time with this orientation, with this view as the front, but I ultimately decided that I really like what was originally the back, how I've been styling it the whole time. So as you see it come around, I'm actually choosing this as the new front for now. It's a very ambidextrous tree, but I really like the way that it looks with the canopy taking over and then the gin poking up through the top, which I am developing on both sides of the tree. As you can see, I finally got that branch to come through on the front side. So I think that this tree is going to continue to develop into something, really stunning, and when it flowers, I look forward to sharing it with you. So if you have any questions about anything, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching, and you have a wonderful rest of your day.